Funny thing about BDSM.
Yeah, it is always funny. Yeah,
there's a lot of funny things about it.
Especially if you have a safe word.
Yeah, the safe word.
Especially if it's cucumber.
Pineapple.
Ooh.
No, not the pineapple. I said pineapple. But I have a friend in Oregon. She, it might be Oregon. She works or Portland rather. Same type of thing, but
Oregon,
more specific. She works in an alpaca farm.
Oh, that's awesome. I love alpacas.
This past Friday, I mean, literally like hundreds of alpacas. But this past Friday, she had to shave some of them.
Oh.
And the weirdest thing, the way they have to restrict them, they tie them to like a board. And they look comfortable, like they're laid out and stuff. Yeah. But they're literally strapped up like BDSM.
That's weird.
Ooh, it is weird.
But we actually got invited to
a BDSM party?
No, an alpaca party.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, seriously.
Also great.
Why didn't we go? What is
No,
this?
it's still coming up. It's in July.
Well, we're going. We're going. Where is it?
It's in Michigan, right down the street. It's like within like an hour here.
Oh, we gotta be there.
Do you remember, you guys will never know who this is. There's a guy named Brandon and his girlfriend used to come to the Reptarium all the time. He did the cement work and stuff like that.
I know exactly.
You know what I'm talking about? He brought the beef jerky and stuff like that.
I remember Brandon.
And great guy. His mom has an alpaca farm. I guess hundreds of alpacas.
Yeah.
And she's having this open house. And weirdly enough, like he sent me the Facebook, and it was like, I don't know, like 3,800 people said they were going.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
I mean, it wasn't like a small
It's going to be an
thing.
event, yeah.
It was like 3,800 people actually responded like, yes, I'm interested, I'm going.
What happens at said alpaca
I don't
festival?
know. I don't know if it's a nudist thing
Do
or
people
I don't know
bring their own alpacas or is it just hers?
No, I think it's just her alpacas and maybe they have barbecue and events and you play with alpacas or I don't know.
You know what I love about them? Like, have you ever seen them run?
Yeah,
like
I've been chased by
he's been
them.
chased by
a group by them. Like,
not like a group.
They run so well.
I haven't seen a group. But
a group is funny because they all run differently. Some of them will run with their heads down and they're like, and some will just bolt straight on, like good form and stuff. But they're very goofy animals.
Yeah, I love them. Let's hit some supers because we're getting behind because I ranted for 25 minutes.
No, you're good. Silver Cash says, I've become the feeder rat source in my town. I could almost quit making pizzas.
Oh, shit.
And Jay, we had 650 pizzas Saturday.
Oh,
fuck, man.
How do you
that's more than I've ever done. That's a lot.
That's impressive.
I've only done
and
5.
It's awesome that, follow your passion there. Go after the rats.
Get after that rat gold.
Get that rats, yeah.
Rare Dog says, oh my God, a growing up Will Banks shirt. Noah, stand up. Let's see the back. Oh my God, crazy awesome. You rock.
Yeah. Did they make it into the vlog yet?
I haven't put it in yet. No.
Okay, yeah. We have obviously we opened the package.
So
and that's gonna get into the vlog.
I'm be mean right now because I'm ignorant. Is he work for Will Banks?
No, so I think that they're
part of the ones that sent the shirts.
Yeah, they're the ones that sent the shirts and they so I don't really tell me if I'm wrong here, Jay. And by the way, you can tell me if I'm wrong as well in the super chat is that I think it's a Facebook group that just was like kind of fans of Mike Wilbanks.
Like Reptile Keepers for Brian Barczyk.
Yeah, like Reptile Keepers for Brian Barczyk, but for Wilbanks, and they call it Growing Up Wilbanks.
Okay,
which I think is cool.
Yeah.
And they're doing a barbecue that we're going to.
Yeah.
And it's going to be dope.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Let me see. They also said just to...
Coming down too?
Yeah,
cool.
It says, in case someone asks you, July is a limited entry by invitation only gathering. It's not open to the public.
Okay.
We are counting the days till we see you. It's going to be epic because you will be there.
Well, there you go. Yeah. There you go. So for all you peons out there, you're not
allowed to come with us.
But you know what? We'll vlog it and show you how awesome a time we had.
You know what's going to be so much fun?
What's that?
Is that all of us three right here, we're not even going to have to... We're not even going to have to be required to wear masks or anything because we're
French kissing.
We're going to be vaxxed up, boy.
Yep. Not to mention Oklahoma, they don't know what a mask is.
Yeah, they haven't.
Like, what you got on your face, mister?
It ain't Halloween.
Yeah. What you doing? It ain't October 31st.
It ain't October.
So I think that we need to put a plan together. Like, have you ever seen like the distraction plans where like the thieves?
Yeah.
So I think we make a big distraction. Like maybe you get into a fight with someone.
I
slip into Will Banks' facility. I take a bunch of snakes.
Yeah.
I put them in a bag, and then we're out.
Yeah.
We're out.
We're gone.
You know what I mean? Then you stop your fight. We go, okay, we're taking Noah home.
Noah, you're drunk, man. We got to get you out of here.
Yeah, and then we're just loaded up with a bunch of Will Banks snakes.
Yeah, where's my pipe?
Where's Kevin's pipe?
Then we just smoke. We sell the snakes and we smoke meth with Kevin.
Yeah, man. I'm fucking ready.
I got the plan.
Plan's lighting up.
But it is going to be really fun. I love Oklahoma. Will Banks' place was really dope, and I'm looking forward to meeting everyone and hanging out. And it will be, I guess it'll be the first event that we've been to that is like a normal event, So I'm sorry that it's not open to the public.
Supposedly it's supposed to be barbecue.
Well, yeah, I mean, Oklahoma has great barbecue.
Great barbecue.
I've never had Oklahomian barbecue.
I don't know, but they're lovely people down there, so we're gonna have a great time.
Simple Man says, hope Lori starts feeling better. Great podcast last night, Noah.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Simple
It was
Man.
a really good podcast last night. Something I'm going to talk about a little bit here in a minute. But
I think that I liked it a lot because we weren't trying to be goofy at all. We were just strictly having like a serious conversation about each other's lives, and truth be told, I mean, Tim and I, we've met each other probably almost 100 times now.
Yeah,
but
mics.
We truly have never had a conversation like that. When we're there, like, it's all fun and games, but in our minds, like, it's business. Like, we're trying to
build relationships.
We're focused.
Right? Yeah.
Well, we're trying to build relationships, but like, you're focused on trying to do your set and stuff like that. And when especially a guy like Tim, he's really grinds. So he's really like, he chills for a little bit, but he's really this place, this place.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think when you're, even though comedy is about being funny, it's a business and it's about being professional. And it's about, and you're just new in the game and you're, networking well and you've got a lot to learn, obviously. But you're, in the short period of time you've been doing it, you've learned a lot, And
oh my God, so much that I needed to take a couple of days off the pet recently because my brain was literally, it felt like I filled a toy bin full of toys and there was just toys spilling out the sides and stuff. Like I needed to recuperate and
reorganize the thought.
Yeah, because it was just sometimes shit was spilling.
Sometimes too much bandwidth is like crazy. You just like cause yourself. You got to just like you said, process it. But it's cool. Again, if you guys normally on Fridays, but this week it was on Tuesday, so make sure you always turn those post notifications on. But Noah has. It's cool if you want to follow Comedy Scene, which is in Detroit, which is hopefully a growing scene. And hopefully it'll be a big part of the future of that. You can follow along on his podcast, which I think is awesome. But we'll talk more about that in a little bit. So let's jump on a couple of super.
Desert Dragon Works says, my first leopard gecko babies from a trio I bought from you, just hatched.
Nice.
They're gorgeous.
Awesome.
Thanks for getting me excited about raising them.
That's awesome. Congratulations,
you.
man.
Awesome.
You deserve it, man. You did. It's whenever you did the work to produce stuff, you deserve all the credit. So good job.
Rare Dog also said, growing up, Wilbanks loves Brian Barczyk. Just saying.
Thank you. Well, we appreciate you guys, and it's again, this is what I talked to Kevin about. Like, it's a shame that our hobby has to be a type of hobby. And I'm not saying there's other hobbies do it too, but not all hobbies. This hobby of reptiles is so vitriolic, again, for people beating up on Kevin for trying to save a snake, making up that he's a meth head.
I mean, that's so bad.
I mean, come on. I mean, that's, I mean, the only thing you could do worse is say he's a pedophile or something like that. You know what I mean?
No, you're not
and
wrong.
I'm sure people have said that, As a matter of fact, in the Barczyk hate group, they said I was a pedophile. And that was the only thing that they deleted when I had screenshots of it, because I was going to go after the guy legally, because that's one thing you can't say about
way.
You know what I mean? And that's one thing I when I saw that, when someone said me in the screen capture, this is like 5 years ago, I went ballistic and I said, you better have fucking proof before you fucking call me a pedophile. You know what I mean? Like, but that's the type of shit that happens. It's a bummer that our why the fuck
vitriol, right?
Why is our hobby that way? Why don't everyone? You don't have to agree with things, and it's just like
I don't know.
It's, again, you don't have to agree with what I do. You don't have to agree with anything, but to think I'm an animal abuser is ridiculous. To think that Kevin is a bad guy, that he somehow killed. I mean, that leucistic cobra is still alive because of what Kevin did. Most 99% of people that had that leucistic cobra with the subocular infection, that snake would be dead. Already. Okay. It would already be dead.
Yeah.
So, and there's no vet that he would have taken it to that would have been able to do any better than he did.
Sure.
But, but not only to say, like, I can't believe Kevin did that, but then to say he's a meth head, and to go, I mean, it's a terrible Photoshop. Anyone that saw that picture, as soon as we saw the picture, we were
first
all
thing
like,
said,
that's fake. That's Photoshopped, And so it's just a bummer. Like Kevin's going to allow someone to take a picture of him doing meth.
I know.
And that's what I say, even like with the hate with us, is like, you're taking my videos that I put out on the internet,
chopping and skewing,
and do you think I'm going to put a video out? Do you think I'm really going to put a video out with my wife Lori saying I kill everything?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, if she said that in a video, I would cut it out.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it on the internet.
Real,
if it was real. Yeah, if it was real. I mean, so that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's ridiculous that these people believe this shit. Like, you don't see any stuff. No. You don't see other people's pictures of my stuff being neglected. You only see stuff that's on my page. You think I'm putting out video that's implicating me as an animal abuser? You fucking idiots.
I really just, when I think about it, I really just think like how there are the occasional Albert Einstein with the ridiculously high IQ, and he can use it so well. I think there's just so many low IQ fuckers out there.
That's a good way to look at it. Yeah.
And Kevin, quite frankly, Kevin is one of those really high IQ guys.
Definitely.
You know, he's way beyond most people's thinking.
I mean, he breeds reptiles while brooming.
Yeah,
and playing guitar,
and like playing guitar,
sweeping, playing
well,
guitar.
That's the meth.
Sweeping,
that's the meth that gets him going. But I love the fact that I mean his response, unlike me, that I get like kind of butthurt, and I'm like, I can't believe people would think that.
What did
his
he
response is like he put out a video of him like dancing around like he was on meth, and then
so
at the end he gave him the thumbs up, fuck you, you know, and that's how he responded.
That's
to
perfect.
It. So it's awesome. And then of course the whole thing. But anyways,
I love that about humans in general, like because obviously not every human is like that, but when I'm saying the humans that have that humor about them, that is such a beautiful thing to take that hit on the chin and just brush it off with a laugh like that. That shows great character,
grace.
in my mind.
no, that's good. I mean, it's good for him.
Damn, son.
Can we rail this in?